Hello, I'm Josh Laddick with GSA Focus. I just wanted to go over our new GSA Maintenance as a Service plans, MAAS. So you've probably heard of software as a service. Your Gmail or your email is probably handled that way. You pay monthly for that service and just get it. Same with probably your file handling, Dropbox, Google Drive, whatnot. So as a service is kind of a thing that's developed over the years, and I really love it. It makes budgeting easy. You know what you're paying, and you know what you're getting. So we are transitioning to something I'm calling GSA Maintenance as a Service. But this is newer and got about 50 or so of our customers rolled into it already. But I'm getting a lot of questions. They're all good questions, and I definitely want to make sure everybody has a really good understanding of how this is going to work for them. So hence this video. So let's think of it kind of in two different areas. First area over here, let's think of general maintenance. And then on the other area over here, modifications. So big old wall in the middle. On the general maintenance side, it covers a lot of ground. We're talking about mass mods. Those are those emails that come in, somewhere around 5 or 10 of them every year. Most of them are inconsequential. You don't have to do anything other than go in and click through and complete it. Every once in a while, one does come through, and it does have a pretty big bearing on how you're going to be using your GSA contract day to day. So we handle all of those. The inconsequential ones, we just handle them. Nothing you need to know there. On the ones that are more important, just a good example is the recent COVID mandate one at the end of 2021. We study it. We build out. I usually release a video like this, just going point by point, everything you need to know, how to make a good decision and move forward. And on those ones, we don't just go and do it. We get your authorization first. In those cases. So, we handle the mass mods. The other one is admin mods. So, changes to your contract they're kind of minor, just administrative, agent authorization mods, changes to the point of contact. There's a couple different points of contact within your GSA contract. So, if you ever want to make changes to those, that's just kind of there under general maintenance. It's not going to strike against you as a modification. Reporting assistance. So, this is kind of one where most of our clients just handle that themselves, but we're always here to help when it comes to kind of setting up systems so that can become easier, more lightweight for you. And then questions come up, and we're here to kind of act as a consultant in that way. Another one that comes up a lot are GSA Robo emails. They send out so many Robo emails these days, usually somewhere between 5 and 10 a month. So we handle them. If action is needed, we take that action. If action is not needed, we just delete the email. But as that relates to you, you don't have to worry about anything. If you need to know something, we'll let you know. Option mods come up every 5 years, and those are included in the general maintenance. So that's not going to strike against you as a modification. It's just covered. Same goes with CAV visits, which come up every 5 years. We work through that with you and help out however we can. And then just general GSA compliance help. You have questions about compliance, managing your contract, anything like that. That's all included under general maintenance. So that's all on that one side, general maintenance. Now let's start talking about the other area, and that's modifications. If you want to add to your contract, delete from your contract, make some price changes, whether they are going increase or decrease. Those are all modifications that are, required by GSA. You can't just go and change your price and start charging it different. That has to be approved and go through the standard pipeline. So we handle those, and those are modifications. And that's, kind of where the different plans come in. All plans have the same general maintenance covered. Our different plans are all lined up based on your needs relating to the number of modifications you're going to need in a year. So we have everything from 0 modifications, which is, of course, just general maintenance only, to 1 modification every 2 years, 1 mod a year, 2 mods a year, and upwards. So, we have them all standardized. They're sitting on the website right here on this page that you're probably on right now. So you can take a look at all those, and you can see the prices and all that stuff. So that's kind of a rundown of the modifications. I wanted to also kind of cover some FAQs that come up quite a bit. So we do things a little differently here at GSA Focus. This is definitely out of the box. I think it's a way better way to serve our customers, and so far that's proven true. But all that being said, there are some really important questions that have been asked, and I need to address those. So that's what what we're going to do right now. The first one is, do I lose a mod if it's not used? And the answer to that is no. If you are paying for the 1 mod a year plan and you don't use that mod in the year, it rolls over to the next year. Now it will drop off the following year. We can't just have these mods piling up, but as it rolls over into that next year, we can consider going to a 0 mod plan, and then you still have that 1 mod sitting there. So all that can kind of be shifted around. These plans are very movable and flexible to kind of change with your situation. The next question that comes up a lot is, what if I need more modifications than the plan allows? For example, you're signed up for the 1 mod a year plan, you use up that mod, then 6 months goes by, you need another mod. You have a big opportunity, it's sitting there. I'm not going to turn you away. The answer to that is you can upgrade or even downgrade your plan as your circumstances change. So if you need another mod, we simply bump you up into the next plan. You're in that plan for a year, and then you can change it up back. You can change it back down. You can keep it there. It's all up to you. How is your compliance support handled? That's another question that comes up. We have a vast knowledge base, hundreds of answers to compliance questions. That's one option. You can email your questions and we get back to you typically within 24 hours, 24 to 48. Or you can schedule a call if it's a little bit more kind of a personal touch that is needed. You could schedule a call with me and we can talk through that. And then the last one here is, it's probably in the back of your head, is this even a good deal? This is out there. This is different. But what are the benefits? What are the what are the pros and cons? So I'm just gonna every company's different, and I fully admit this isn't gonna fit into everybody. All of my clients haven't had much pushback, a lot of adoption, but I do want to kind of go over where my head was at when I launched this. So these plans were built for affordability in mind and simplicity. So I don't like when my small business starts to spin out of control, and I start thinking of ways that I can kind of focus on what's important and maybe strip off the stuff that's not. So one of the things I did here was, I took the kind of the going costs for a pool of my customers that were what I would consider, pretty high traffic GSA contractors. They do a lot of business, they do mods, they do a good number. The general maintenance comes up a lot, and I just looked at what they were paying. I averaged it out into different into the plans according to that. I discounted it a little because my admin costs are going down. I'm not going to be having to send emails out. I'm not going to have to kind of hound people for past due stuff. So I appreciate that, and I'm passing that savings on. The other thing is we are offering, just like a lot of SaaS, software as a service things, if you pay 12 months in advance, you get a discount. So we're offering a 10% discount if you pay the full year. So that's another way just to kind of save some costs. All in all, we think this is a really great way to go. At the end of the day, we serve small businesses, and myself, I'm a 4th generation small business owner. Budgets, keeping costs controlled, that's a big part. That's a big thing for me. So I wanted to offer something that had predictable costs, and that's, a lot of companies get their GSA contract, but then they don't have really any idea if they're going to be paying $1,000 a year, $10,000 a year for, maintenance, mods, all that stuff. Well, now you're going to know. It's going to be right there in black and white. Everything's predictable. So that's the primary thing I wanted to offer everybody. As far as signing on, it's pretty easy. You see the boxes on this page. You find the plan that's best for you. If you need any help, schedule a call. I'm happy to kind of talk you through and help you find the best one. But yeah, you just click the button. If you want to do the full year, great. If you want to do month to month, great. And then that takes you right through. If you're a current customer, onboarding is pretty easy. We have everything. If you're a new customer, there's a little bit of an onboarding process. We need to become an authorized negotiator. We need to have some of your historic GSA documents so that we can do everything we need to do. But yeah, all that is very standardized. We're very process driven here. So hopefully this answers a lot of your questions about our new maintenance as a service. If you have any other questions that I didn't address, reach out. I'm here to help. You have my email, josh@gsafocus.com. You can schedule a call. I am here for you. Thanks for listening.